Alright, we have new games for sale in the eShop, so let's take a look at them. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up. Okay, let's go. So let's start with a game that requires a lot of space. Mortal Kombat 11 is certainly a game that tests the limits. This action-packed fighting game requires about 32 GB of space, so a micro SD card may be needed. But despite that, I think this is a very engaging fighting game. If you want a game with greater depth and more customization, then Mortal Kombat 11 is a recommendation. It is true that Mortal Kombat 1 is out on the market, but number 11 is usually sold with a good discount. And right now it's $10, a pretty good deal if you ask me. What contributes to its entertainment value is its richness of variety. You can choose story mode, online multiplayer, but also choose between old and new fighters, so this game can be played in many different ways. Another game that is on sale right now is The Oregon Trail. Usually this game has a pretty big price tag, so I think it should be bought when it's on sale. In the US eShop, the regular price is set at $30, but is currently being sold at half price, so now is a good time to buy. The Oregon Trail is basically an educational game, but offers the player countless of events to have fun with. You have to take care of your party, your ox and wagon, but you have to be careful so you don't get sick and injured. The road ahead is filled with dangers. Then I want to talk about a game that has won countless awards. Inside is a dark and dystopian game that takes you straight to the gameplay. The game is almost completely free of text, and there are barely no dialogues either. When I played this game, it's been a while, I remember just starting to walk. After a while, an obstacle or puzzle came up that had to be solved, then I continued walking. I also remember that some puzzles were tricky and I had to stop and think. In summary, this is a slightly challenging platform game that is also quite short. It should be possible to get through the entire game in a couple of hours. But I recommend this game if you want a smaller experience that revolves around the gameplay. Another game that is on sale right now is Celeste, a game that requires perfection and precise timing. Celeste can now be considered a real indie classic and has also gained something of a cult status. But there are good reasons why it's so popular. I want to highlight the creative course design combined with the level of difficulty. Celeste is a challenging game, but still not completely impossible to master. But when you climb the mountain, you can expect a lot of screens, more precisely more than 700 of them, so this is indeed a game rich in content. Then we have a game with an odd concept. Spiritfarer can be placed in the cozy category, but addresses deep questions about life and death. The purpose is to build a boat and transport spirits to the afterlife, and along the way you have to farm, mine, fish and cook. The game has also sold quite well over the years, so obviously there is some hype around this game. The price is really affordable right now, 75% off the regular price, a good deal in my opinion. Shakedown Hawaii is one of my favorite Nintendo Switch games. With an engaging narrative and strong retro vibes, this is a game that would fit just as well on a Super Nintendo. When I see this type of game pop up, I wonder if there are similar games available for purchase. I've been looking for a long time, but Shakedown Hawaii seems to have a concept of its own. In this two-dimensional adventure, you run through a city doing menial jobs, all in order to gain power and take over the city. Along the way, you have to avoid the police while finding weapons and blowing up your enemies. The game is created by V-Blank Entertainment, which is also behind its predecessor, Retro City Rampage. A similar game, but with an 8-bit feel to it. So Shakedown Hawaii is on sale right now, worth buying in my opinion. For those who appreciate Castlevania-inspired games, check out Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. This game combines 8-bit aesthetics with 2D action, but all in a modern twist. The game includes 3 new characters that are added to already known playable heroes. You can therefore choose to play a variety of characters with different strengths and abilities. You can also play local co-op, which we couldn't do before, so you can team up with a friend and conquer stages in a new way. Then we have To the Moon, a game that puts more emphasis on the storytelling than the gameplay itself. Even though it looks like a classic JRPG on the surface, it doesn't contain any battles. Rather, you go around and solve puzzles and talk to different individuals. But I have to say that To the Moon gives a really cozy impression and looks very inviting. It's a fairly short game, as it should be possible to get through this adventure in under 5 hours. Right now the game is discounted in many eShops, and if you want a story-driven game, then this can be a good choice. Oceanhorn is a game that has been on the Switch for many years. It was released back in 2017 and was received with positive reviews. There's no doubt where this game got its inspiration. Some call it a Zelda clone. But that doesn't mean the game is bad. In fact, this is an adventure that offers many secrets, puzzles and dangers. The game has received a significant price cut and now sells for under $4, a bargain in my opinion. Finally, we have Penny Punching Princess. This is also a really good deal right now, as it sells for $4. This is a quirky game where you play a girl whose world revolves around money. Her mission is to deal with an organization that is involved in scams, so now we have to get through this isometric adventure where money is the root of all evil. The game is published by NIS America, who usually only publish high quality games, and Penny Punching Princess has to be seen as a good brawler, considering its price right now. So, there we had some of the deals of the week. What did you think? Does it seem interesting? Feel free to comment below, please subscribe to the channel, have a nice day, see ya!